Hi, I am Ipshita Mahato, a student studying in CSE department first year in IIM Salt Lake. Now you must be thinking why I started this sudden YouTube channel. Well, actually nowadays in jobs and all, you see computer science plays a vital role, and so you need to know the basics of programming and some of the programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python and so on. So I would like to try to help you with some of those. So that's why I started this YouTube channel named Coding Shooter. And so let's go into the world of coding together and learn some of the programming languages. So let's go. Now, first of all, what is programming? Programming is basically a scenario where you are given a particular problem and you are asked to give the desired output through coding by different languages, as I already told earlier, like C, C++, Java, Python, and so on. And this you have to do within a short period of time. So you have to use your device, that is computer, laptop, etc. Now, if I ask you what's the main thing you require for programming, then you might say that it's the code, but no, actually, it's the logic. If you don't know the logic, then you can't understand the program, that is, how to write the program at all. So, the most important thing you need to know before writing a program is the logic behind the program. So if you know the logic, then you will have a basic idea that how the program should be written. Even if you don't know the particular programming language, you will get an idea. So please try to have an idea about the logic behind the program before writing any program, then it will be easier for you. Now, I would like to start with C first. Now, you might be asking that why are we starting with C first? This is because C is the mother language. That is, in earlier times, C was the main language, and from it, actually, the various branches like C, Java, Python, etc., actually evolved. So, C was actually the main language, and even the creator of C, he himself said, as you can see in the PPT, the statement that even if other programming languages evolve, then also C will still be around. That is, he is so confident that C will still be important even nowadays. So, this proves how important C is actually. Next, C is a highly portable language. That is, suppose you are writing a C program in your computer and then you want to write the same program, or suppose you want to change the program a little and then write it on your friend's computer, then you can do that. There's no problem. So, C is portable. Next, C is a robust language. It means that C contains a lot of library functions which are actually contained in a folder in the header files. We will discuss that later. Next, programs written in C are efficient and more or less fast. Now, you might ask that how are C programs fast? The Python and Java programs are so much faster, right? But actually, if you write the code properly and understand the logic properly, then obviously you can write the code in a much faster way. And so that's why I have written that C programs are more or less fast. That is, it might not be as fast as Python or Java, but still more or less fast, right? Next, C is highly suited for structured programming. Now, it means that the C program can be divided into several blocks using the functions. That is, one part for one function, the other part for other function, and like that. We will discuss then when we discuss the functions actually. Next, C is a versatile programming language. It means that C has many applications, like suppose for matrix operations, it can be done using 2D arrays, 1D array, etc. So this is why we should learn C first, I think, but it depends from person to person. But I think you should learn the hard thing first and then go for the easier ones, right? So let's learn C first. So overall, what is C? C is a programming language, as I already stated earlier, and it was created by Dennis Ritchie, that also I said earlier, and he created it at the Bell Laboratories in 1972. Now, C is a middle level language. Now, what does this mean? Actually, there are two types of programming languages. One is high level language and the other is low level language. Basically, high level languages are the languages which are closer to our languages, say English, like that is English like words. Okay, like for example, Basic, Fortran, those are actually high level languages. On the other hand, low level languages are actually machine level languages. That is, closer to the binary language which the computer understands actually. Okay, for example, assembly language, machine language, etc. So C is middle level language. This means that C is somewhere in between the high level language and the low level language. That is, it has both the positive impacts of high level as well as low level language. What are those positive impacts? That is, just like high level language, C can be understood a little. Like for example, to display a message on the screen in C, you write printf. So basically, from the word printf, you can understand that it is meant to print something on the screen. Printf, print the word. And it is also having the positive impact of low level language. How? Because the computer can understand the C language more or less by using a compiler or interpreter and all those things. Next, C is strongly associated with Unix as it was actually developed to write the Unix operating system. Unix operating system, it is one of those operating systems like Windows, DOS, etc. So C was actually developed to write that Unix operating system, but now it is popular as a programming language. So let us discuss a simple C program. Suppose you want to print the message hello everybody on the screen. Then for this print operation you have to use the printf function, and every function in C is written the function name followed by opening and closing round brackets, that is the first brackets, and each line is terminated by a semicolon except the header files line and the main function line and some other lines, but generally the lines are ended by a semicolon, otherwise you will get an error. So first of all you have to write the names of the header files. Here we are using two header files, stdio.h and conio.h. .h means the header file extension. Header file means the files which are kept in a separate folder, not in the C interface, and which contains the various library functions which we need to use in our program. Here we are using the printf function which is under stdio.h. So that's why we have to include this using the hash include preprocessor. Actually, when we are writing the printf function, we have to include all the library functions under stdio.h inside our program, but that would make our program very large. That's why we use the hash include preprocessor. Next, we write hash include conio.h to include the clrscr and getch functions. Clrscr means clear screen, that is to remove the previous output from the screen, and getch means get character, that is to hold the output on the screen so that the output does not vanish the moment it appears on the screen. Next is void main. Main is the function under which you have to write all the codes of your program, and only if you write or define a function, then only you can write it outside the main. Otherwise you have to write everything inside the main, and we are writing void before main because main here is not returning any value. But if you write in dev C++, then I think you have to write int main, and at the end of the program you have to write return 0. That means it will return 0 value, the main program. So I think you understood how to write the program, and the output will be hello everybody. In Turbo C, the program will look like this, and the output, as I said, will be hello everybody, as is shown in this image. So now I think you have understood. So please try this assignment program, and feel free to write to me in the comment section as how you are going to solve this program. And please like, share and subscribe my video if you like it and have watched until the end. And I will be uploading again on next Saturday. Thank you very much.